All right. Boom. Good morning, Mr. Crassus. So yes, today live review of the Celsius Cosmic Vibe Sparkling Fruit Punch Edition. That's what we got today. And again, we'll rate this at a 100. 25 for aroma, 25 for palate, 25 for finish, 10 for texture, and 15 for my personal subjective opinion. I think these Celsius things are always colorless, aren't they? You think this fruit punch thing is going to be not red? Wouldn't that be weird? If it was, like, not red? Okay. Well, not only is it not red, it's not the color I was expecting. It's not clear either. It's some other color. It's radioactive lemon pledge. It's lemon pledge color. It looks like clear lemon cleaning chemicals. Good carbonation though, it would seem. Some immediate evaporation of that. It does have some undissolved particles though. Non-chill filtered, if you will. I can definitely see some suspended elements here. So that's always fun when you got a little bit of floaters in here. Interesting, interesting. It does happen from time to time with these things. I think you're really not meant to look at these this closely, you know. I think you're not really meant to assess these energy cocktails. I think they don't intend for you to see that sometimes they're not quite dissolved correctly. Either way. What is that smell? What is that smell? Are you sure this is fruit punch? Sparkling fruit punch. Really? What is that? There's an odd aroma. It's like a mix of like, you know, you get those Runts candies. There's like the strawberry one. It's like a mix of Runts candies, the strawberry one, a lemon, and artificial sweetener. It's like there's a sweet strawberry candy note, a high lemon note, and then like a base of like fake sugar chemical. It's interesting, if anything. Even though it doesn't seem natural. You're giving me the eyebrow. Did you give me the eyebrow? Yeah, you did tell me. You just... Okay. Yeah, it's kind of odd. It's just an odd... It's just an odd aroma. There's something else like there too, like a lime, lemon, gummy worms. This sort of idea. Alright, so Celsius Cosmic Vibe on the palette. Cheers. Pretty much just tastes like gummy worms. Like gummy bears. Like gelatin-based candy. That's what it tastes like. For the most part. Here comes that relatively off-putting artificial sweetener note on the finish. I think I'm the only one watching this live stream. You're not. But if it makes you feel special, yes, this is just for you. There's a powdered sugar element. Still mostly that same kind of weird gummy lemon thing. It's weird. You get like a really like sudden harsh lemon on the palate. It's like on the arrival you get like sweet gummy worm gummy bear candy. And then somewhere in the mid palate it spikes like a harsh lemon note. It's not a vibe. I wouldn't call it a vibe. It's in fact quite rough, in my opinion. What is this? This is... Whoa! Almost dropped it. Celsius Cosmic Vibe. Energy drink. Whoa, that would have been a mess. Oh, that's not a good note. Getting some latex. Like, straight up, like latex or some kind of medical professional equipment. What is that? It's like the tip of an eraser. It's weird. No.
I hit the big part of the stack for Preacher Girl.
Okay.
It's 65 pounds.
That's lots of pounds.
Well, it's quite a bit for me. You could probably do that in scale, but
I don't know. I think of 60 pounds. That's like roughly one bag.
65.
Yeah, well, I mean, 66 pounds is roughly one bag of quickcrete concrete.
I got 3 sets. I did the first 2 sets I got 12 at 65 pounds. Third set I would try to just go to failure. This is the heaviest I've ever been able to curl.
Yep. Watch out. Don't fuck with me and my wife will beat you up. Hospital smell? Yeah. There's something not... There's like something wrong with the aroma. Like, I'm getting a note that I would call cocoa powder. And like the eraser on an HB pencil combined together. It's fascinating, actually. As much as these are not good notes, this is fascinating. Oh, there's something else there too. There's something that really reminds me of medical equipment. I don't know how to explain it. Like, no, not medical. Like something from the dentist. Like almost like the rubber in like the like maybe like dental floss, maybe that's what it is. Or like, you know, like sometimes they have you like put like this thing in your mouth so they can take an x-ray, like that. It's very odd. Does it taste like eraser? No, it tastes like gummy worms with a harsh lemon cleaner aspect. There's a little bit of that latex in there, though. What a fascinating beverage. I discounted this at first because I thought it wasn't going to be that interesting. But it is very interesting. And maybe all the wrong ways. Maybe you guys shouldn't buy this, but there's such a strong, like, set of weird notes coming out of this that, like, were a development. I didn't get them at first. At first, it was kind of like gummy worms and runts strawberries and lemon and lime. But now it's like weird. There's a weird cocoa powder, eraser, latex, medical equipment, dental floss thing to it. And I want you guys to understand how much those strange notes are complemented by like cocoa powder or like shea butter. Or something like that. This is very strange. It's like not right. The aroma's fascinating. Okay. It's fucking fascinating. If you don't believe me, buy a can and smell it through a copita. The sharp lemony note keeps getting more aggressive on the palate. All right, let's go for a big finish here. Oh, that latex thing is in the finish. Yeah, it's like latex eraser medical equipment on the finish. Oh, it's not good. Uh-uh. It is not a good flavor profile. But it's fascinating. I both don't recommend this at all and wholeheartedly recommend this at the same time. Like, I don't know how they pulled this off. Something like turning fruit into whatever kind of weird chemicals this is. Like, I almost want you guys to try it so that you believe me. about how terrible it is. But at the same time, you'll be fascinated, I think, by how they managed to get these flavors in here. I just noticed that one of the ingredients in here is instant green tea. Do you think there's instant green tea in this? Do you think that's part of the problem? I don't think I've ever seen instant green tea as an ingredient. And let's be clear, this is a supposed fruit punch of cosmic vibe energy drink, and there's instant green tea as the fourth ingredient. I'd say that's contributing to some of the odd detection we're getting here. What a very strange beverage. Hi, darling. Man, fascinating, truly. All right, so out of 25, let's talk about the aroma. Right in the beginning, I described this aroma as sweet strawberry runts candy with a high-pitched lemon aspect and a sweet artificial sweetener undercurrent. Over time, that then morphed into slightly cocoa powder, medical equipment, eraser butt, latex, some kind of dental floss, shea butter kind of note, which is absolutely not palatable whatsoever, but fascinating. Fascinating. I gotta finish talking about this, darling. Oh. Baby, you just want to get in the way. Unfortunately, if you would just lay down, you'd be cool, but you don't want to just lay down. You just want to walk around. We'll get to you in a minute. I love you, but we just want to finish our thoughts here. Sounds delicious. Yeah. So what I'll say is, it's fascinating. In a way I wouldn't have imagined. And unfortunately, that merits a great score. And this is approached me in a way I didn't expect and never have ever been approached. 21. 21 for this wild aroma that reminds me of some kind of strange, funky rum. All right. So, out of the palate. At this point, you don't really get that gummy worm. Initially, my first couple sips of this, kind of like sweet gummy worm, gummy bears, gummy candy, spike of lemon, artificial sweetener notes. You don't really get that anymore. It's kind of more like a certain like level of acidity gives way to very like sharp and not particularly pleasant artificial lemon kind of pledge note, spiky in fact, challenging, and then artificial sweetener characters on the back palate. Not particularly appetizing, not particularly well scoring. Like 12. Like give this a 12. Okay, that's where we're at. If the aroma wasn't interesting, I would have given it a similar shit score. I think from the perspective of being appetizing, it's not appetizing, but the perspective of being interesting, it's something. All right. And I assume that we'll probably give this finish a similarly terrible score because, unfortunately, while the weird hospital and medical equipment notes are kind of interesting on the aroma, they're not so interesting when they're in your mouth. And this finish is all kinds of gunk, which we would call unpleasant and detracting. Immediately upon swallowing, you get some kind of refreshing, sweet lemon character with some eraser butt, some artificial sweeteners in there, some latex is in there. Some kind of like faint hospital equipment kind of taste lingers. You know, I wrote this rubric to try to guide my input, and 9 to 12 we called that neutral. 4 to 8 we called this unpleasant or detracting, and 0 to 3 I wrote intrusive and revolting. Give this a strong 3. I think this is the only time I've ever drank something that I would consider the word revolting to be accurate. It's not good. That being said, on the bright side, the carbonation is really on point. Oh, that's so bad. We'll go for 4 for texture. I think it's fair. All right, so out of 15, my personal subjective opinion with this one, Celsius Cosmic Vibe Sparkling Fruit Punch Edition. So we started this review assuming this was going to taste roughly like Sparkling Fruit Punch, and assumed it was going to be red in color. We then poured it and found out it was yellow. We took stock of the aroma and found it to have some red components, but also lemon components. I don't know why for a fruit punch flavor that it has such a lemon citrus kind of like input here, and then it's very spiky and challenging. That would be fine, okay? Like, I'm okay with challenging beverages so long as they provide some added depth for the challenge, and this does not have that. Instead, it has all kinds of what I would call off notes, chemical notes, rubbery, latexy, medicinal kind of components that I do not wish on anybody. And in fact, I would call it pretty terrible experience overall. I would only recommend you purchase this beverage if you want to experience what these particular elements are like in person, rather than just listening to me experience them in a horrible way. So, like that, can we recommend the Celsius Cosmic Vibe over anything else? Probably not. It's absolutely horrible. The aroma is very interesting, and everything else about it is absolutely horrible. I wish it didn't exist. I don't want to call it pointless because you can still buy it to experience a medicinal energy drink, I suppose. But my personal experience, we'll give this a 2. I think 2 is fair. I'm very intrigued. One of those 2 points is because the aroma is interesting. And the aroma carries the score. If we add the experience, the texture, the finish, and the palate together, they equal the aroma, because I think I can't fault the aroma. It's weird, interesting, complex developments. Hard to place. Interesting to analyze. All the good things, but it tastes just terrible. So like that. 42. This ends up being a 42 out of 100, which we still call okay. It's okay. If I rated the aroma in based on how much I like the flavors instead of how complex or interesting the flavors would be, this would easily be a pour, and it would join its brother, the sparkling orange, at the bottom of the pile. But 42 is still a terrible score, to be honest.